Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Over the Potato. This is EU4, playing, of course, with the brand new immersion pack, the third Rome. And let's go and make you a core, my friend. Indeed, we shall, because it's just something that we need to do. The War of the Roses among... Great. Good. I'm glad that happened. Anyway... we were trying to get in with these chaps, but these chaps don't look like they're actually going to, well, I mean, we've got an alliance with both of them, but I'm very, very doubtful that either will accept vassalization. It looks like you are slightly more likely to take vassalization, but that's cool. We do need to go on a conquering spree of Western Siberia. Now, all of these... Why are we in Speed 4? We shouldn't be in Speed 4. Speed 4 is a little bit too fast for me. Yeah, a lot of these countries are in Kazan, and Uzbek and the Timurids. Well, would the Timurids come to the aid? No, the Timurids would not come to the aid of Kazan because they are so heavily in debt. Uzbek, on the other hand, is out here. It's just slightly out that way, but that's actually fine. We can actually deal with this. We were thinking about taking on the Great Horde. And that is also something that we could do. But in all honesty, I would be a little bit more excited. What is this? Rebel factions? Is there any rebel factions that are currently growing? This one. Yeah, you know, we'll pop it now. If ever there was a time to pop it, it was now. Yeah, we should probably go to war with Kazan. I really do want to try and pick up as much territory in Kazan as possible. The culture is not bad, I don't think, even though the religion is Sunni. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see about that. Okay. Let's move all of our troops over there, and then let's invade. Again, it's just Uzbek that we're going to be going up against, so I'm not too worried about this. It should be a fine battle. And, again, all it'll allow us to do is build up, you know, a bigger economic base over Livonia, which will allow us to vassalize them, which is lovely, and should lead to a great many years of success and happiness and joyfulness and happiness. That's right. Okay, we've got a diplomat free. Uzbek is still going to come to the aid of Kazan, which is fine. I mean, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I think we'll just go for it. All right, let's say we want to take Kazan. It's their capital, so we're not going to be able to take it anyway. We'll take that one. All right, perfect. Let's do it. Wait a second. Is there any... It's 100% aggressive expansion. Take over Perm. We can take over Perm. Nah, fuck it. Just whatever. Just go for this. I could have called in Uzbek, and that would have called in the Great Horde. But I'm not really interested in doing that, because that feels just overly provocative, actually. So let's not do that. Let's get you up there. Let's win that battle nice and easily. I'm not expecting much bother from Uzbek, but you never know. I could be surprised. Can't get to there quite yet, but we will. Okay, good. Oh, apparently we can get right through over here. I'm gonna just try and park a large force right here so we can't get any enemies coming through. Sweden claimed something. Honestly, don't really care about that. It's just Sweden. Yeah, let's go in here with these troops. I don't know why we're going to be fighting in, but I've got a general. He doesn't. He's not even full morale. And of course, we just stack wipe him because I bring a far superior force in with me, so that's a-okay with me. I'm actually going to go and get the general to head back over there. In the meantime, after you guys are done sieging, you can come down here and finish this off. Thank you very much. Finish that off. We're also going to pick up another great advisor. I mean, he might not be great, but he might be, might just be alright. We'll take reinforced speed, purely because it's something that we need to get. What are we losing the majority of our money from? It's probably just reinforcements or whatever. Yeah. That's fine. It's fine. The big siege, of course, as always, is going to be the capital. So we're going to have to deal with that for a wee while. Okay, lots of spy networks are being built. What's the capacity in that place? It's not enough. Actually, you stay here. You come up. Yeah. And you head down there. Alright, perfect. I'm just sort of trying to reorganize troops so that they're a little bit more of a you know, responsive position, you know, should we need to. I didn't even realize that this was... Oh, that's Uzbek. I don't want Uzbek. I mean, we actually might need it, but for now I think we should just be able to take all of Kazan. That's 12. And that's 10. Okay, so that's a lot of war score that we're going to need to be taking. That's a little bit annoying, actually. Kazan, Nogai, and the Great Horde would all come into a fight with me. A little bit disappointing. Looks like there is already some rebels that are springing up. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Oh, it turns out that our good chaps are over here as well, so that's really, really nice. And it looks like my guys are just going to continue to expand into Uzbek and take a bunch more territory. And you know what? I'm not going to be the one that stops them. I wholeheartedly support this endeavor. This is an endeavor that I can get behind. This is an interesting one because there's this one troop over here and he is completely trapped. So enjoy that over there because you're not getting out. You're not getting out, that's for sure. An advisor has died. Why are these guys dying so much? Improve relations, sure. New technology? Military tech? I think we'll pick it up in all honesty. It's actually going to probably hurt us because we're going to need to get cavalry, and then the cavalry will need to like reinforce. Siege of Kazan is over. Perfect. Just march in there. Yeah, so a couple of little morale reductions have happened across the country, but that's okay. That's not a problem. We fixed it. We did end up losing a little bit of money over the course of this battle, but or the course of this war, should I say? It's not a battle; it's a war. But it was probably worth it, I would say. Okay, so we end with 43% war score. Can I march into here? I honestly just think we probably just try and march into Uzbek. Wow, holy cow, Uzbek's big. Holy cow, Uzbek is big. What's this province like? 20 troops? Okay, this is actually a little bit crazier than I was expecting. What's this province like? 19 troops. That's fine. Yeah, cool. What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to... Yeah, so you're going to be suffering attrition now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split one of you guys and send you back over there. And you're going to come and chill out here. 16,000 troops. What worries me is the fact that he's a level 2 general. What's the military tech? Military tech is level 5, so I mean we should technically have the upper hand. But I wouldn't be so sure. Lose 1 stability, that's definitely not happening. We'll lose 10 prestige instead. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, as we dive further and further into enemy territory, we're going to start losing more and more troops, which is not the way that I envisioned this going, but whatever. Let's move into this area. That's the capital, apparently. So I'm imagining that the Uzbek army is going to want to defend that. We're going to be moving into this unexplored area on the 2nd. Our war score should be ticking up, yes. Got a ticking war score, that's lovely. I don't actually know if we're going to be able to make it to this place in time to defend these guys. Let's try and move up here. The intermittent province, if you'd like. We'll try and make it there. See, how are you able to move so fast into terra incognita. It's a bit disturbing, but whatever. Are you gonna... You're not gonna fight with me, are you? I hope not. 2.9% attrition. I'll level with you. That's not exactly what I had in mind. It's not exactly ideal. But, you know, territory's territory. We are taking territory. I'm just wondering, how big is Uzbek? It must be bloody massive. It must be absolutely huge. Must be huge. Let's go up there instead. 5 years of separatism, lose 50 military power. I'll lose 50 military power. Separatism is so annoying. There are some separatists popping up all over the place. Uzbek's morale is still quite high. We're probably not far off, actually. We're about 100 points off. Great. Someone's gained a bunch of influence. Don't really care. I'm more interested about exploring, actually. Good, good, good. Yet more territory going our way. This is the big one, though. This is the big one. The capital of Uzbek. As soon as that happens, that is going to really, really cripple them, I think. We've lost a fair amount of military power, but that is fine. Okay, let's move up there. End of the War of the Roses. Lovely, lovely, lovely. How long is this going to take? An entire month and a bit to explore this area. Grand. How long is it going to take you? Until the 29th of May. I'm just terrified about running into this army somewhere. Like, I don't know where it's going to be. So that's why I'm trying to sort of keep all of the troops huddled together. If that makes sense. Because it's going to be around somewhere. Perm. Oh yeah, we're going to integrate Perm and Rostov. Hey, fantastic. We're going to be very, very close to winning, I suppose. Winning the battle, winning the war. Yep, we're within 60 points. It's just that Uzbek wasn't so gosh darn big. Move down there. The troops have got to be around here somewhere. They've got to be around this area. I don't think they're going to be up to the north, so that's why I'm going to try and like just keep my troops rather clustered, I would say, so that I can respond if needs be. Losing a little bit of cash right now, which is honestly less than ideal, but it happens. I reckon they might be in here. I reckon the troops are going to be in this area. Either this province or this province. There's two provinces here, and I reckon it's this province. But I'm not gonna be scared. I'm not gonna be scared. No sorry. A peace offer from Uzbek. Oh, interesting. That's actually a good point. I can separate peace out Uzbek, which I should totally do because Kazan is worthless to me. Pay me all your money. Pay me war reps. You won't transfer me trade power. Annul your treaty with Kazan. And release a nation? Yeah. Honestly, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. It means that I don't have to face the army. And it means that I am suddenly in a position to negotiate with Kazan. As soon as we get back. I don't really want to fight these chaps, but I fear that I must. Go there, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna start wrecking my my score. Well, let's negotiate. Let's negotiate. I'll leave Perm. Yeah, I'll leave Perm aside and give me all your money. Does that sound like a good idea? Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. It's very unfortunate that we won't be able to get this this province. Because it's bloody close. It is bloody close. We could take them as a vassal. But their entire country is still too much to take. So there's yeah, there's no reason to do that. We should just send the demand. I am marginally worried about some people having a coalition against me, but That's fine. That's fine. Kazani. I feel that Kazani needs to become a promoted culture. Kinda quickly, actually. Let's waste all of our points on there. Oh, they just disappeared. Interesting indeed. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Alright, where are my other troops? Did I not have 20k troops here? I've got, yeah, okay. It's just not showing up as a 20k stack. We can use a Russian ability, lower our war exhaustion. I don't think we need to lower our war exhaustion. Yeah, I think I'll just keep those Stresley troops for a wee while. We're going to need to distribute some of our troops around this area. We don't actually want to be converting anyone because we don't really have the power to do that. But we also don't hate heathens, or we won't hate heathens quite soon, right? Yeah, tolerance of heathens +3, so that's pretty soon that we'll be able to get that. It's just a matter of getting our points up, so yeah. There's going to be a lot of unrest in a lot of places. Yeah, go over there. Offer vassalization. No, you won't take that, unfortunately. Will you take a vassalization now? Not really. We'll wait until the cores are done. And then you probably will. Someone calls Korea as their own, that's fine. You need to be integrated, so we should probably try and get an improved relation on the go with you. Perm is about to be integrated as well, so that's relatively nice. That's very, very nice indeed. We're ready to go with that. They're at 190 they love us points, whatever the heck that means. We're fully ready to turn into Russia. Again, it's just a matter of making sure that our technology is in the place that it needs to be. That's a real problem, actually, that we need to think about. Is that we're going to need a hell of a lot of admin points in order to get to where we want to go. So that's a little bit annoying. That is a little bit annoying indeed. Liturgical influence. Lose 15 Patriarch authority, lose 75 ducats, gain some Patriarch authority. We don't actually have any Patriarch authority right now. So I'm okay with losing some. But also, it's not that big a deal. I guess I'll pay 75 ducats for a little bit of Patriarch authority. Yeah, I guess maybe with the local unrest it's kind of worth it, but probably not worth it overall. Let's be real. The Holy Roman Empire have elected a brand new leader. Perfect, it's Austria again. I'm not particularly bothered that it's Austria. Yeah, so we're going to start to see that these guys are going to be having a little bit of an uprising right now. It's a 21% chance of increasing progress by 10%. That will be slightly more controlled, I would say. Kazani, we want to promote. How do we promote this? Let's look into promoting Kazani. Novgorodian? No, I want to promote Kazani. Oh, I need actual Kazani provinces, and then we can promote it. Because, of course, the +2 promoted cultures will allow us to do exactly that. Yeah, so it gives us reduced penalties. Whatever the fuck that means. No idea what that means. Anyway, I'm fairly certain that I'm going to be going to war with Nogai quite soon. I do need to take out a bunch of their land, so yeah, we need to strike at them probably as soon as we can, but we need to get our country under control first. That's certainly a priority, I would say. I'm going to deactivate all of the forts because we're not exactly making the money that I'd like to see us making right now. Is that because of my advisor choices? Are my advisors in a bad place? Not really. They're actually alright. They're just not as good as they could be. Yeah. National tax modifier plus 10%. Well, even if we got national tax modifier plus 10%, it wouldn't... It would be an extra ducat or two a month, but it wouldn't even cover the cost of hiring that advisor. So, yeah, there we go. How much are we losing right now? 2.24. I should really be raising war taxes whenever I go into battle, because that gives us, you know, a hell of a lot more money. But I guess I'll pay the price. I will happily pay the price. Okay, Perm, you're ready to be integrated. Very, very soon indeed. Regrettably, we have lost the trade dispute. I don't care. Against Lithuania. Lithuania? Oh yeah, of course, the big one. I was thinking Lithuania is up here, usually in this area, but of course Lithuania used to be much larger, historically. When are we done? When are we done with the cores? The cores must be finished very, very soon. I say very, very soon, not that soon. 1986. Bloody hell, taking a wee while. So does that count as like a second continent? I think that does actually count as a second continent. So it might count as overseas territory or whatever. I'll recall my diplomat from Perm. We do need to be aware that we are going to upgrade Perm's status to a permanent place. Why is everyone calling Kola as their own? Is that the big northern province? Yeah, the big northern province, claimed by fucking everyone. Yes, well, that is rather problematic, but Sweden, I would be willing to support your independence if you wish. Yes. If you wish, maybe in the future. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching this episode of EU4. My name, of course, has been Potato. This has been with the Third Rome DLC. I'll see you next time. Bye.